can life coaching help me become a better parent? Yes. So our daughter, our oldest daughter is 15. She is the product of 2 life coach trained parents. We were trained before she was born. And at 15, you can see, we make jokes about what, how, like what, she'll turn out, like the things, the complaints that she'll have. But it's amazing being able to be trained in empathetic listening, and then having that training from from an infant to a young child and now a teenager, to be able to shift into that level 2. And she and her sister, 15 and 12, the way that they communicate to each other as well is so precise and caring. And I think what it is, it's a mimicking of the way that me and Amois communicate, and then communicate with them. And Amois is brilliant as a communicator. And when there's a basis of belief that coaching adopts, and the belief is people are naturally creative, resourceful, and whole. This is something that Karen Kinsey House and Laura Whitworth from CTI were champions for. This idea of people's natural wholeness. And when parents approach children from this place of natural wholeness, the conversations that come up are not here's my directive and then you have to obey it. The conversations that come up are more around curiosity of, okay, so what are you trying to accomplish? What's the, let's say clothing choice. What's your what kind of clothing choice are you trying to accomplish here? Like what's the point? What are you after? And then there's an information sharing. Well, parents will say, this is my perspective, this is my point of view, this is what I think about, go into it. And it seems like kind of silly in some sense. And sometimes there's definitely a no, where it's like, yeah, like that's not going to fly. But the thing about it is that when curiosity is the default, and conversation is the default, understanding is the default, with a basis of wholeness, then when you do have to block, when you do have to say, no, this is just the way it's going to be, it sticks. It's better. Now, we're not perfect. It's hard. I mean, there are challenges, and we have our things. But does life coaching help? Absolutely. I know it's made me a better parent, better friend, better everything. And there's still more to go. One of the things that I think is the most valuable when it comes to coach training is this ability to take feedback, understand feedback, and to not take feedback with such fragility, or trying to defend against it, but really using feedback and becoming robust with it. And this idea of being able to communicate in level 2, empathetic communication, being able to have curiosity be your default, and then as a parent also to understand feedback and to approach it from an anti-fragility standpoint. I mean, that's just powerful. And it is empowering, both yourself and your child. We'll see how they turn out. 15 and 12, so far so good. And then it's like a grand experiment. They think I don't know how many children there are who have 2 trained parents as life coaches. A lot of pressure for them, both of them, to keep going with it. So can life coaching help you become a better parent? Yes.